Oh, no. It's closed.
We're not preschool toys, Slinky. We can read.
Hey, Joe, you're late. You got a ton of toys downloading.
All right, I'm coming.
All right, let's go.
But the sign says it's closed.
Come on. Open.
No, all together. Now!
Whoa, Nelly. How are we gonna find Woody in this place?
Look for Al. We find Al, we find Woody. Now move out!
Level 7, Al's Toy Barn. Hello, here to you, and welcome back to Let's Play Toy Story 2 Buzz Lightyear to the Rescue. In the previous episode, we defeated one of my favorite bosses in this game, twice, because I had more to say about it than we had time on the first attempt. But in today's episode, we're playing through Al's Toy Barn, so that's gonna be pretty fun. A couple things I'd like to say about this level real quick. Well, it's really only one thing I want to say. So this is gonna be another one of those cases where it's going to take us a couple attempts through this level before we're actually able to finish everything. So I'm gonna play Captain Treasure Tracker all of a sudden. So yeah, just like Gullies and Goalies, there's a power-up later in the game that we don't have access to at the moment that's going to be required for us to finish everything. I believe it's only the one token though. I believe that's the only one that we're missing. So we're able to get everything else this time around, just not the hidden character token. We're gonna head over here real quick, and we're gonna find an arm. Wow, thanks Buzz. Thanks for finding my arm. Now I can use the rocket boots. They give you great speed for a short amount of time. They're great for racing around with. Whee! Alright then. So there's going to be a chicken up there, and even though I'm not going to be getting them all at the moment, I still want to demonstrate how we get them all right now, because it's going to be mildly interesting for people who might have nothing better to do than watch me play video games all the day. We go back over there. There we go. So we head over this way, and what you want to do, you want to head over here, and then jump. If you're able to do it fast enough, this is supposed to let you be able to bounce across the thing, but apparently I was too slow. Well, luckily for us, I have a better trick. This doesn't really give you a lot of leeway forever, does it? Did I even activate it before? I might be a dumb. But yeah, if you're able to do it that way, you can also do this instead. Yeah, this is a pretty fun trick I like doing. I don't really like going the roundabout way. So yeah, that's a pretty fun little speedrunning trick for anybody out there who cares enough for that about that. So now we head over this way, and there's going to be a shiny coin. I like coins because coins are shiny and taste like chocolate. They have these chocolate coins at Disney World every now and then, and I just can't help myself. They're just so yummy. Overpriced, yes, but yummy. They're probably like some of my favorite Disney snacks. We're gonna head over this way. Rex is off on the side over there if you wanted to go talk to him. Know where the Pizza Planet tokens were, but now we'll be talking to this guy.
Halt! I am Reptar! Halt! I am Reptar! Halt,
This guy totally looks like Reptar from Rugrats. Doesn't he totally look like Reptar? He's totally a Reptar. I know, like, he looks completely different, but he always makes me think of Rugrats. And something that's kind of morbid about this is the fact that he's completely destroyed, but only his legs remain. And you can still, like, fire your laser at his corpse. That is kind of morbid and gruesome. So, yeah, we're gonna continue to fire at the corpse. And the HUD for the laser thing is all glitchy and stuff like that. Normally there's an outline around the laser, but now there's not, because this game can be a little bit buggy. It is pretty amazing this game is as good as it is, because movie tie-in games do have a bit of reputation for not being that great. Like, you don't even see them that much anymore nowadays, and this is for like a super family-friendly little kids movie thing. But yeah, you don't really see a whole lot of stuff like that nowadays, and it really makes me sad because I would have loved to have played through something like a Last Jedi movie or something like that. But unfortunately, that wasn't the case. If you can get to my hatching egg in time to keep the chick that you find in it, come back and see me after you've got the chick. Ah, boy, we gotta pick up chicks. Continuing the thing about not saying certain jokes in Toy Story videos. You know what? I'm 25. I can say whatever I want in these videos. Darn it. I'm living on the edge now. Are you living on the edge? Yay, we did it! This is a pretty interesting looking background. Well, we can't see it very well right there, but I just want to point out real quick because you can kind of tell that the bottom area like isn't really that much of a layer. Like the skybox is probably just the point on top, but it's still pretty interesting looking. It's just that ever since I started working on games and things like that, I can't help but like admire things like that, wondering like how developers are able to get around tricks and stuff. So yeah, like that's something that's kind of ruined eternally for me. Like it's really weird because the simplest of things I can't help but look at and wonder how they were able to do like a 3D model of it or something like that. Like I'll see a table and I'll be like, okay, we'll start with a rectangle shape and then we'll thin out the top and then we'll extrude the edges to make the legs and things like that. We'll add some chips and damages here and there to show the aging of it and then give it a bit of a rusted texture. Long story short, I'm a nerd. So we head over this way now, and we're gonna go over here, because there's gonna be a pizza plant token where the chick was. Let's get over this way, and collect our sweet, sweet wood. Alright, now we got some more coins, because coins are awesome. There's not much left for us to do in that direction that I currently care about at the moment. There are a few things over here though. There's some basketballs over there, and I gotta say, these basketballs, they look so good for a PS1 era game. I know they're just 2D objects that are... I know they're just 2D objects, they're always facing the camera and things like that, but the way that they're animated just looks so good. Why is this game so good? Like, really, this game had no right to be as good as it was. It's a movie tie-in game, but it's like one of the best games ever. It's gonna make me think of like SpongeBob Battle for Bikini Bottom, how it's like a video game, there's like a tie-in for a TV show and things like that, and it still ended up being like one of the best 3D platformers ever. Not just that, it got a remake, and it's getting a sequel. That's just awesome. I'm so excited for Cosmic Shake. Like, I'm legit really excited for it. Like, I know it's probably not gonna have the humor of classic SpongeBob or anything like that, but I'm so excited for it. It looks so good. The costumes look amazing. And I also just really like Tiny Patrick. Tiny Patrick as a partner character is a brilliant idea. I'm really excited for that game. Alright, we get over here. I'm trying to collect the coin. What was that? What is that? Okay.
You don't want to be in the way when my laser goes off.
One moment, please. I'm genuinely curious about that. I know I can look at this in editing, but I need to know now. What was that I saw over there? That's totally... What is that? Is that a coin that's rendered off the map? Huh. Interesting. I found a developer secret. I'm trying to think, what is over there in terms of the geometry for the rest of the level? Maybe that's a coin that was in the boss room? What was that? I thought it was a chicken for a second, but no, that's not right. It has to be a coin. It's probably a coin, but man, that just blew my mind. Like, I'm speechless. I am speechless. Like, oh my goodness. Alright, so yeah, that was an interesting thing that we found in this video. I'm loving this so far. Like, we're just finding new things about this game left and right. Like, I've played through this dozens of times and I'm still finding new things. It's great. Okay, we already destroyed you. Is there anything else we can destroy to get some more coins? Okay, I'm trying to wrap my head around the level geometry because I want to go back here real quick to see if there was a coin here that, because my current mindset right now for what happened there was that this area might be on the other side of the wall from where we were a moment ago, and it might have rendered the coin because that rendered distance is further away than the rest of the room. But let's see if there's anything down here. Yep, it has to be this coin. It has to be this coin. Okay. Okay, we figured out this mystery. We figured out the mystery of the floating demon coin. Alright, now that was an adventure and a half. Oh man, like that legit freaked me out for a moment because I thought that we found like some kind of super secret, mysterious off-map thing. Because here's the thing, it is kind of common for developers to leave stuff outside the map. Because let's say, for example, you're making a mountain level and you design a cliff. But then you decide later on in development that cliff doesn't really work that well anymore. So you can either go through the effort to remove every piece of geometry from that area, or you could just make it inaccessible, destroy the coin asset, the cliff assets, and then leave everything else there, because as long as it's not messing with the RAM or anything like that, then it wouldn't be too difficult to leave in there. I believe that's the case for this one set of coins that were left in Mario 64, like out of bounds and things like that. But like, still, it's pretty interesting. I believe there have been a few things discovered like that for this game too, because we're going to be going over this in a bit more detail later in the Let's Play, but there's also like a really popular urban myth of this game that involves trying to collect 100 coins in a single level. And the thing about that though is that the levels that it tries to say you can do this trick in, the problem with that is that only 97 coins are accessible to you at any given time. So people are wondering if there's any coins that are like outside the geometry of the level. We'll figure that out. We'll talk about that later in another time. But anyway, take it away, Buzz.
To infinity and beyond!
And it feels good having that second power-up outline filled. But now we have the second item pizza plant token thing left void. Yay! We are not saving our game because I don't feel like it, Rex. Stop judging me. Now, before we go any further, I would like to point out the something really amusing about this world map. So what I absolutely love is the sound effects that play whenever you're hovering over a level, because we got things like Andy's neighborhood that you can hear the tools going off in the garage. You can hear birds chirping in Andy's neighborhood and things like that. Or if we were to go into slime time, then we can hear like the spooky noises that are going in the alleyway. And these levels, you can hear like kids laughing and arcade games going off. It's a really fun detail. But now we're taking care of all that. We're in the video off here. So thank you guys so much for watching the video Toy Story 2. And next time, leave the gator to you. Oh yeah.